Alright, hey everybody, One of Wisdom here, back for part 3. Again, kind of trying to sort out the best way to start and stop and, proceed, what have you. That said, I still need to kind of go over Cinder. Just, I'd originally planned on, trying to get everything done in a level and then proceeding to the next one. The way the storyline's going, I'm not sure if that would be good or if it would just be better and flow easier to actually kind of take it as it comes and then backtrack once you're done or something. That said, we're going to be in Junkyard Isles, recover 3 parts to fix up Flynn's airship for the travels ahead. Objectives: music box, buy the engine, find the compass, clear in under 5:30. Enemy goal, there's 60. Find 21 areas, don't lose any lives. 1 soul gem, 1 legendary treasure, 2 hats, interestingly enough. 4 treasure chests, story scroll, winged sapphire, and the Lucotron. Now what I'm going to do is come back. Would you like fries with that? Anyway, didn't get to really go into Cinder. Again, this is the Walmart exclusive, at least here in the US, glow-in-the-dark starter pack. This is a glow-in-the-dark Cinder. When we put her on the screen, she came up Series 2 Special, I believe is how they worded it. But again, it is Cinder. She started, I think, with 2100 and at level 5. Her base stats, again, and this would actually be, I guess, at level 5 and the hat. 376 max health, speed 43, armor 18, the hat adds 2, critical hit 30, the hat's plus 2, elemental power 25, and then the heroics count there. Right now she has her spectral lighting, the primary attack. Press and hold A to shock enemies with bolts of lightning. And secondary attack is the shadow dash. Dash forward in shadow mode, leaving ghostly allies in your wake. I'm really hoping things normalize sometime coming up, and I can kind of introduce the old Cinder, or something to that effect. That said, I don't really know what the best course of action is at this point in time, but I've heard people say Flynn's ship is the main point in the game. I don't know if that's true or what exactly that was in relation to. But like I said, just kind of figure everything out. And once it sort of normalizes and we get a consistent, setup, we'll go from there. I have no clue what they said, but yeah, it's kind of like Starship Mario or Spyro's Universe. I've been on there a little bit. There's actually an arrow here. Thank you.
Hello, extremely. It is a great party to dance with Skylanders again, especially now that I have learned to speak your language much better. I am also here to grant you amazing upgrades. I can convert gold into magic, and that magic into new and enhanced abilities for you and all Skylanders.
Let's see. I think we could, since she's got the cash. Thing is, we don't have any discounts right now. Okay, so Cinder is a Series 2 Skylander, which means, she was around in Spyro's Adventure and get reposed, essentially like Tariff and Slam Bam, Flame Slinger, Trigger Happy, Whirlwind, etc. She's not new like Jetvac. This isn't the light core version, and it's not Dino Ring or Ghost Roaster, Whamshell Camo that actually didn't get reposes. Lightning Rain while flying, press B to bring a great lightning blast. Okay, the WoW Pals are basically that, and I think switching upgrade pass are kind of the reason you would want to get the Series 2 Skylanders if you weren't going to. That said, you know, I don't guess I'll upgrade. We kind of have to do this.
Shocking villains, aren't they?
Anyway, I don't know if this is like Persephone's decorating or Flynn's. We'll talk to him. I don't think there is anywhere else we can go.
Yeah, this ship is pretty great, but it's about to get a whole lot greater. Look, all you gotta do is find a way through those ruins to the old supply tower. Then go pick up the thingamawatson over there, and then it's boom! Greatness!
Guess you can't talk to Callie. I didn't know she's like gonna offer up heroics or something. Guess we got a bomb in the mix here. I don't know if that was a chompy pot. It looks different than that one we saw in level 1. And I guess T-Rex could pick those up.
These walls don't appear to be fortified. A bomb should.
Okay, we kind of had that one planned out. You know, before we do that, I think I'm going to grab T-Rex and see what we can't do over there. So we will pull Cinder, get T-Rex back on. There's his sweet little hat we made him wear. Yeah. Okay, so now the question is, you know, can we just like chuck him over here? And the answer is yes. Nah, we'll just. Okay. Let's just charge and. Okay, so that didn't well, that did. So the giants are basically going to be like ridiculously, you know, powerful. And they can just walk through that stuff. So the giant can apparently knock this down. Oh, okay. There you go.
Using a Skylander of a particular element in areas that match will give them more power and experience.
Okay, so I don't know what.
Skylanders of the undead element are
So
stronger
back to
in
Cinder.
this zone.
Bolts and lightning.
The only bad thing about, you know, like a genuinely blind playthrough is stuff like this where you don't exactly know what to do and when to do it, you know, kind of starts to present a problem. So now we can stick that over there. I really wish the camera angle could be adjusted here as well. Let's go ahead and take that out. Sweet. That's a new enemy. I mean, it's essentially an old enemy, but I mean, it's, you know, a new take on it. We'll take him out the smart way. So that formed a bounce pad, obviously there. I know I might not. Okay, I wasn't sure quite where that lined up. So.
Undead element are stronger in this zone.
I just had a really bad skip in the game. That's kind of why I just came to a complete standstill. Obviously now I want to go over there, so we're going to switch again.
Be afraid of the dark.
Alright. Pick this up. Okay, so this is kind of what you see in some of the previews where you just like pull an island in.
Feeds
That didn't really take much. I don't know if later on you'll have to shake more or something.
No stopping me!
So, that's kind of a cool way to get a treasure chest, I suppose.
That's what I'm talking about!
Really wish we could have camera angles adjusted in this game. That would be very nice. So repair parts found for the octophonic music player.
Awesome! Now it's finally a road trip!
Seriously? This is what we came here to get?
You are right, Callie. Let's get serious. Look! Our engine is currently just a family of raccoons. And that's probably not a good thing, right? Luckily, I know a guy who can sell us a real one.
Yeah, so Auric, or Aura, however you pronounce it.
Wait.
It's A-U-R-I-C, but
this
you know,
ship
it's
has
like the
been running
vacuum
solely
cleaner,
on
the way I see
raccoon
it. So.
power?
Angry raccoon power, to be exact. In fact, better not tell the little critters they're being replaced. They won't like that.
Okay, so clearly this is like, you know, phase 2 of the, you know, expedition, if you will. So we'll just head down here and get at it. Oh, okay. They're kind of back. I think we saw them kind of in Darklight Crypt, you know. That went very, very well. Earth Element. Tell you what, let's pull Tree Rex. We're gonna put on Light Core Prism Break.
The beam is supreme. Light Core.
Okay, so you know when we put them on there, it kind of did a light bomb entry, if you will. I think that kills enemies. Like, say we were surrounded by those Drow over there, I think we would have just wiped them out. That said, we've got Light Core Prism Break here. Obviously, they don't start out with anything special. I guess, well, actually, we got the 100, you know, so nothing at all. Stats, though. Health 290, Speed 35, Armor 18, Critical Hit 30, Elemental Power 25. The upgrades, we've got the Energy Beam. Press and hold A to fire a powerful beam of energy. And Summon Crystal Shard is done by pressing B. So as we come through here, you can see where you can sort of pick the upgrade path, I guess, and then I believe that's going to be our Soul Gem. That said, note that there's not a Wow Pow power for Prism Break here. Now what I'm going to do, since we've introduced Prism Break, or Light Core Prism Break, brand new character, going to pull him, and I'm going to put Series 1 Prism Break, or the one from Spyro's Adventure. You note that it does detect he's Series 1. Obviously he's upgraded like we left him. He's at 580, level 10. That said, when we come in here, kind of like Prism Break, you know. Take a look at his stats. You note that the 580, the yellow bar, is not maxed out, nor is anything else. Reason for that is because Series 1 Skylanders can go up to level 15 in this game. Of course, the other issue, I guess I never did the heroics with them, kind of ran out of time. I don't have one right here in my grasp I could put on that had all 32. But interestingly enough, it does keep the playtime there, so that was being logged. It just, I guess, wasn't, you know, a display option on the HUD for Spyro's Adventure. Let's see what this is. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Anyway, we'll kind of see what he can't do here. You gotta admit, he looks awesome.
breaking through.
Okay, so he is still, you know, absolute beast as we left him. Pretty big fan of his, like I said. So essentially, you know, you can come in here. I'm sure you can kind of get an idea for it, but it's gonna take a while to hit level 15 with any of your Skylanders that were level 10. So we need a bomb or a giant there. That's kind of nice, you know, if you don't have any fast characters or don't have them upgraded to that point, you know. Okay, so the key needs a bomb. I'm guessing the bomb is in the house. That's something new in this game. You actually get to explore houses. Oh wow, I didn't know they'd be this detailed. It's kind of like again, you know, sort of the rooms you'd see Dark Light Crypt and whatnot.
Ooh, thanks for helping me back there. This town used to be such a nice place to hang out. Boards, paintings, whatever. Anyway, you can always seek refuge in houses like this. And you're welcome to whatever goodies you find, I say.
Okay, well that's good because we just basically wrecked this entire, you know, house. So. Anyway, we'll pick this up and kind of get through here. Probably need the bomb. Oh, I thought there was another bomb in this spot. Anyway, yeah, we'll just pick everything up. Don't guess you can do the paintings like I was thinking. Propeller pilot house roof. I do like the, you know, increased voice dialogue, if you will. That said, we're gonna take this bomb out of here, if I can find the door, and see if we can't hit that wall. Just have to remember which. There it is. Of course, the easy thing to do is just get a giant, but you know, they may be going to do your levels by bars here. We'll kind of see if that fills in or not.
Archer.
No, that's like more of a habanero in my opinion. Anyway, that was a stupid move by the drill archer. So what's cool, this is quite a few enemies here for Chapter 2, at least in my opinion. And this is again on easy mode, so it's kind of something to look forward to when we up the ante or difficulty, you know. I think the giants could pick those up. Don't know if there'd like be treasure under them or not. But yeah, it looks like there are going to be a set number of bars that we, you know, can collect to level up. Looks like there will be quite a few of them.
Of the life element are
Got some bone chompies up here, it looks like. Oh, they actually ran off with something. So, I'll just go with Tree Rex. I was fixing to do something else. Okay, since we did that, in part I wanted to, you know, pick these up. So there is, you know, a little cache under them at least. I don't know if there might be, you know, ever a treasure chest or story scrolls under them. Now that I think about it, there probably will be, and if there's not, I'm going to think there is, which, you know, I guess means I'll probably be picking them up. Oh, that was pretty awesome. So nothing, you know, story scroll wise there, but I mean, like I said, at this point in time, you don't know because everything's new. There's our story scroll up there. I guess I just walked over that chompy. I didn't honestly see it. So, how are we gonna get up there? There's a bounce pad there. Okay, so that would be a bounce pad we get when we defeat someone. Maybe they're in the houses or something. I don't know if he'll fit in there. Apparently so. Okay.
Come back and see me someday once you learned how to play Sky Stones.
Okay. I actually know how to play. I don't know, maybe that's like a line intended for the giant or something. That said, you know what I'm kind of trying to figure out is how they want us to get up to that point. I only have one key. Okay, I don't know where these guys were a second ago. Oh, that's the archer. Alright, I got it. I was gonna say, I was thinking of like the Quicksilver Vault type stuff. Let's just go up here and take him out.
Feats of strength.
Okay. So we're kind of getting the feel for things here, I guess.
Smash it.
Only issue is the levels seem a little longer, which, yeah, that's kind of, like I said, run into issues with the commentary time limits. And similarly, you know, obviously we're gonna have potential issues with other things, but you know what? Let me get the gold here before we go up. So Tree Rex is level 2. Kind of gives you an idea how much time and enemies you're looking at to make that happen.
While standing around and waiting for more chompies to come eat you is generally dangerous, there are those who enjoy dropping into special chompy pits over and over again. There must be some kind of reward down there. Or perhaps all of these people are just insane.
Okay, so that reminds me of what I just did in Chapter 1 and wondered if we needed to repeat it multiple times. That tells me we probably do. Or there could be something here, you know, I'm not 100% sure what they will reference with that for now, but we'll figure it out. And the other thing, like I said, you know, you wouldn't expect to find that gem under there. Similarly, you know, I don't know if we'll ever like find a story scroll type deal. I wouldn't imagine, but I mean, who knows?
Unstoppable.
Still the same key setup where you kind of swing the Wii remote. Surprised they didn't tell us that.
Expensive. However, I will give it to you for 1 gold coin, provided I can accompany you on your ship. Do you have a deal?
Okay, so it looks like we are making progress towards getting to the home base. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I skipped something. I don't think I'm going to do anything now. I'm not quite sure what he said.
Wretched out!
Let's so buy the engine, find the compass. I'm missing one enemy.
Again, the engine is pretty much free,
really,
but I have other fine items available too.
So I don't know if we like have to buy the 2 hats from him, or you know, we find them. Whatever. We're gonna take the engine. Go from there. You know.
All right. You're selling us this engine for 1 gold coin?
Indeed. And if you wish to purchase more high-quality merchandise, please come visit my store, which I shall be setting up on this very ship, per my agreement with the Skylander.
What? You're putting who in the what now?
Okay, so we've got music and this engine. What's next?
Think our navigation system might be broken. It says we're smack dab in the middle of the chocolate ocean right now. That can't be right, can it? So if we're gonna find that hermit, we might want to replace it. Good news is the evil Dro have just the thing. The compass of ultimate finding. Bad news is they also worship it, and it's well guarded.
Okay, problem here is we're nearly to 30 minutes. I'm gonna kill one of these and then see if it gives us our objective. If I could, I guess I didn't gauge my distance very well. Anyway, we got one of them. I'm gonna come in here now to objectives. Yeah, so the 60 and the 40, at least so far, hasn't been every enemy, but you know, I guess it's, you have to kill at least that many. That said, at some point in time there may be an instance where we say, you know, have to come in and actually get all of them, but for right now it looks like it's just a set number they want you to get. Should have some leeway, like if you miss areas or something. That's pretty cool. Tree Rex versus the Stump Demon. Did not see the archers over there. We'll go ahead and take them out. The fun one makes sense. One thing I can say, without the camera angle being adjusted, you sort of don't know what's going on. You know. Okay, so that's gonna be like chapter 2 last time, I guess. I'll go ahead and take these guys out. Okay, I guess you have to do that to get into the turret. Got about a minute left.
Took you to the woodshed.
There's also, I think, chapter 2 that had the nuttiest way of getting anything. It's like there's something in here. Okay, so this is probably, you know, not a good place for a tree to be. Let's see what happened. Okay, you can't go at all. So I guess that's kind of like a elemental gate, if you will. I'm going to have to actually end this one here, unfortunately. But what I will do is come back in and you know, we'll switch to a fire element, finish this one out, and I'm thinking we're getting closer to maybe having like a home base where I can sort of go about things like I want to. But as always, thanks for watching. Questions, comments, feel free to ask here on YouTube for a much quicker response. I recommend the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, also on Google+. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you back for part 4 of our Skylanders Giants blind playthrough.